shows that we're good in that aspect. Now we just gotta wait and make sure it's good on Twitchy Twitch. Looks like it. Do we have me? Do we have me? Yes, we do have me. Awesome, my voice can be heard. A woot, woot, woot. Okay, let's get our free friend point summon out of the way since I have not yet done that. I'm gonna actually check the raid tracker. Ooh. Looks like Floris has been getting some punishment lately instead of Fornius. Let's see, Floris is the Lancer. Drops claws, scales, crystals, and proofs. Okay. And inflicts arts down, but do I need any of those is an excellent question that I must ask myself. Oh. Do I have Lubu already up there? He'd be under here. Yes, I do. Okay. Bye-bye, Lubu. I do not need you. Oh, not that. And keep going where? There we go. There. Oh. I don't know where I got the extra thing from, but I'm not gonna complain. Okay. So the Lancer one is the main focus by people right now. That's odd, to be honest. I mean, not so much the fact that it's Lancer, but other things. We're gonna give you back Golden Sumo, and then give her back Hero Ellie-chan. There we go, there we go. And I'm gonna see if anybody I have needs claws or anything. I do. Alright, so I need a total of 12 claws. Feel the sneeze. Gosh darn sneezes. But it looks like I need a total of 12 claws to finish off Tamamo. Your horseshoes, your wings, and claws, so I suppose a little bit more than 12. All in all, I do think that we will put a little bit of claw focus out there. Yeah. Just a little bit. I mean, everybody else is doing it, so why shouldn't I? After all. Also, I like how many servants I have maxed out. Saber Lily, there's the odd servant out, though. I can't pump her up all the way yet, can I? I don't think so. I think I need a little bit more goldens. Yeah, that would only get her to 77. Maybe 78 if I get a lucky success. But enough time of wasting. Let's get this going. Yeah, Floris is almost down, man. So it is a Lancer-based enemy. We will still bring along the Meme Master, Memelin. And I think this party setup will be fine. Oh, hey Ojion. Nice to have you joining in. Welcome to Twitch. Yeah, I mean, it's such a new experience, you know. I'm nervous. I mean, I somehow already got like 30 followers already, but you know, I'm still nervous. Okay, we need to give Tamamo that. Kinto can take back the dangerous beast. Alright, do I want I don't have anything better than a 50%. This'll have to be, this'll do for now. We'll experiment and see. should have a test or something for someone becoming a mod on Discord and or Twitch, like shaving their head. That might be a little bit difficult, I think, Xion. That kind of test, you know. You know, what if I make the test that the next Astolfo you roll, you burn them? That could be the test for moderator status. What do you think of that? Does that sound like a good plan, Xion? Alright, quick down. I need Tamamo to get some charge here. As well as crit stars, you know? At the minimum of 10. Do it like that. If she can get at least 10 crit or 10% charge, then... Okay. We can keep going here. Tomomo will definitely be at 60-ish. Which will mean that Meemlin and Mash combined can get her the rest of the way up. That could be the test. Yes, that sounds great. That way you'll be the only one with Astolfo. Oh, well, no. It's everybody. The first person to get Astolfo on the next banner will have to burn it, and they become a mod. That's the thing, Xion. It won't be you get to have Astolfo. It's the next person to roll Astolfo will become a mod. And you know, I think that if you're the only one rolling for Astolfo, then, you know, I think you can see where I'm going with this. Also, let's see how Tamamo deals with Floros here. That still works. Alright, Xion. I will take that into consideration for being the thing. Tamamo did not do as much damage as I was hoping she would. Okay. You're not burning him to be a mod? Alright. Alright, I will not ask you to burn him. I will not. Alright, but... Okay. So, Tamamo can't, one-shot Floros here. I guess that means we bring out, Siegfried, Summoning Incarnate. I do like how this guy has AoE attacks, though. It's actually quite useful. You've been a mod so many times that you don't really care anymore? I mean, that is a fair enough reasoning for not wanting to be a mod. Fairer than many, I've heard. But yeah, I'm not sure how I will determine who becomes a mod on things. At least not yet. Ow. That was Meemlin. Ow. That was my Mashu. Okay. See, I do think that we might have to bring out Siegfried. Though, he's got an AoE NP, so it's not really gonna be as effective. I think that's, I think that might have to be what we do. One streamer you watch really likes Meemlin, so he already got a max 10-10-10. I mean, to be fair, I have 2 people on my friends list that already have 10-10-10 Meemlins. I don't think they're level 100 yet, but even still, it's kind of insane. Insane in the brain. Okay. I really don't like this guy. Okay. I think you should just give mod who you think would be most useful, and of course, if you're friends with them, yeah. Fair point. Fair point there, Xion. I'll also, of course, take in everybody's considerations, because this is not a dictatorship. I mean, it kind of is, but, you know, it also kind of isn't. It's weird. Just a little weird. But this is not a dictatorship. I swear. Lots of QP, but not so much anything else. Okay. So... let's go again. And lineup change for that. Give Siegfried that. Tamamo can get Hero Elichan. And hopefully it works this time. Of course, I have no idea how well Sumani will actually do here. So, only one way to find out. No, this is Communist Discord, right? You are correct, comrade. This is a communism. I do not know any other communist things other than that it is free. For I am not a communist. Okay. So standard as last time. I need Seek to be at 60% here in order to cement some things. It's almost there already, at least. Ah, come on. One off. And he's not gonna have the chain. Gosh darn it. Did you? No. Comrade. It's probably distorted by the microphone, but you are a comrade, Gion. A comrade. I have a very bad Russian accent, as you might have guessed. Alright. So, Obscurant. And of course, this is not going to be the best, but it will be what we got. And I forgot to do the crit thing, so that's kind of pointless. It's not bad. Actually, I am getting an idea of how. It depends on how much Siegfried does here. He does have an MP5 ball monk, so... okay. 262,000 is a fair bit of damage. My Russian sounds more German. Well, I'm neither. So, pardon my bad accents. I'm American. Got an American accent. Also, let me just say, I do like how I'm putting so much focus onto a good thing to take down Florist with Sumani, when it's probably not going to matter. Because there is literally less than 50,000 of this guy left living. Okay. I should do accents for all of the servants. I mean, that might be a little bit difficult for me. I'd have to learn some new accents, probably, but I guess it's possible, at least. You know, it would just take some time and practice. Poor Mash. I like how, at the very least, Florus is the classic Demon Pillar here, with his attack patterns. Makes things mildly more tolerable for him. Yeah, Florus here is gonna give me some troubles. I don't have a single target saber to beat on him with. The guy who drops horseshoes has been killed the least. Yeah, looking at the raid tracker, because somebody did actually make a very convenient raid tracker, that does look to be the case, that Amon-Ra, or the Rider one, has been killed the least. Actually, no. Horseshoe Dropper is position 5. Halphus, he has not been... Position 5 has not been killed the least. Position 6 has been killed the least. Heyo, Phoenix! Nice to have you joining in. Haven't missed too much at the very least. Just, trying to futilely figure out the best way to take on Florus. Excuse me. To take on Florus here, considering the fact that, you know, he's almost done. So, yeah. Turns out Soul Calibur 6 is on sale for only $40. That's still a bit pricey. Just got home, had a surprise visit from out-of-town uncle. There you go. Nothing beats a surprise visit from family. Family is always good. Okay. I'm gonna be hard-pressed to even kill Florus this round. Heyo, Captain Venom. Nice to have you joining in as well. Just struggling to kill Florus here because, good lord, he is a pain. Ooh. I am not liking this setup right now. Kissing Freak and the evasion, unfortunately, has to be burned now. Okay. I might get lucky. Really? You would double attack down me. You would, Florus, you would. Alright. Let's go, Chloe. Let's go. Can I just call you G? Too long for the phone. Yes. Phone is never too fun. And good lord, that was close. We almost did not win. Ooh, that was actually very close. We had to use a very unoptimized servant to get the final kill. Ooh, that's a good claw droppage, though. Triple claw drop. Very nice. Those are the things I need, after all. Yeah, I definitely need those claws. Alright. So I think that the setup should work. It's just we need to make sure that we get some crit stars gen first, so that we can do Sumane's super attack. Phone is great though, the autocorrect sucks, yeah. Especially because you gotta train it a ton of times to actually do the proper thing when you put it in. But then it still doesn't want to learn. It's like, why do you not want to do what I want you to do? And HP recovery down. Okay. Let's do this. And we get the initial stun as well. Plenty of crit star gen here. Let's do some things. There's some very good damage there, see? Some very good damage indeed. But of course, you don't generate the freaking crit stars, gosh darn it. Okay. That's fine. This is a slightly better opportunity to generate crit stars, I suppose. And now only 11. That's not a lot, and even still, it's unoptimized. Ah, this forest is gonna be a pain to take down like the last one was. Alright, florist, get ready to need to meet up with a florist to reassemble yourself. Because I'm gonna kill ya. Yeah, nicks are different. Can't really do anything about that. Some people just have preferential nicknames, unfortunately. Too lazy to change the name on Twitch. Take 8% tax on all transactions made over Twitch or Discord. That's not true. I don't tax anybody for anything. I charge interest to people who want loans from me, is what it is. That's what I do. I don't tax people, though. Alright, Sumani, come on, get some big hits in here. You can do it, do it. Oh, so close, so close. Very least, minimal damage at least. That's what I meant to say. Bye-bye, Tamamo. Alright. This should be Florist's last turn on mine. Wow, 560 left. Florist does not want to die. Although he should die. He's the one that killed Olga. He needs to perish. Interest sounds interesting. Yes. Yes, it does. Very occasionally at my work, because I work relatively close to a Walmart, so for my lunch I'll generally walk if it's warm or drive if it's not down there, and I'll ask, hey, I'm going to Walmart, anybody want anything? And if people say they want something, I'll say, alright. And they generally don't pay me right then, but then I get back and say, alright, you have this much debt, and it is a every week 10% interest rate on what they have. So it can add up, and it has added up a fair few times actually, which is always nice. Yeah, I work relatively close to a Walmart. Within walking distance, like a 10-minute walk from work to there. So, I'd say that's close. Jian, you already know what I am. I work in a doctor's office. So I am none of those things. Get your head out of the gutter. You live across the street from Walmart, Phoenix? It's fairly convenient, though I imagine that traffic's been quite hellish the past few days. Because of the fact that it is Christmas time in the country / world. You know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it's almost Christmas, so people are just stocking up on all those goodies. I forgot to do that to you. Could have been worse. 10 crit stars. Still not a lot, but it should hopefully be enough. Hero creation. Christmas is here indeed. Yes. Not really, since it's one of those neighborhood market ones, so it's not as big as the Walmart. So it's a smaller Walmart. I mean, even still, it's close enough that if you ever get the hankering for anything specific for dinner, you could likely just go across the street and get what you need. Christmas is here, you can't wait. Your town only has one real store? Yeesh. Small town. Just a small town boy. Born and raised wherever you were raised. I don't remember the lyrics to this song. Ooh, doesn't sell iTunes cards and such. Ouch. That sucks. Especially since that's the only way some people can actually afford stuff like Fate, is through the cards. You should get on the town council or something. I mean, I'm not gonna discourage you, but, yes I did, Jian. Yes I did. I called you, I tried singing the small town song. Don't assume your gender. Alright, I won't. Just, your voice when you did the voice chat sounded fairly masculine, is all I'm saying. Ow. Floris, please die soon. I don't really want to have to deal with you much longer. You are proving to be quite the pain in my buttocks. Well, you could always just say if you're a guy or girl, then there's no assumption. Very true. Phoenix has a very valid point there. Okay, Mash is probably going to be going down here shortly. So, do it like this. Then you couldn't be a victim? I see what you're going with, Jian. I see the angle you're playing, the deck you're dealing. Okay, another... Wait, no, I didn't get any claws that time. Darn it! I need the claws! The claw! The claw! Alright, golden fruit. So, it does look like after Floris is done, people are actually going for Sabnok next. Let me really quickly get the next battle started, and then I'm going to look what Sabnok drops. Where are they? Where are the memelands? Where are the memelands? The good memelands. I meant the good memelands, not the subpar ones. The ones that are not really... The ones that I don't have... You know what I'm saying. My tongue is getting tied. Memeland. Oh, memeland. Use your saber. Well, see, I want to use a saber, but it's just... Use a saber, huh? I mean, it's a valid point. Just wouldn't have the... Okay. We'll try a saber then. Since you want me to try a saber, we'll give a saber a shot. Switch the lineup to be a bit like this so that we can get Okita her NP whenever we're ready for it. And we'll see how Okita wants to do here. Let's just hope we do not get the quick down. Also, Sabnok is the archer one. The archer one drops the grease, the gallstones, seeds, and fangs. Relatively subpar one. Ooh, Buster down! That was potentially very bad. Increase C-star gather rate. Okay. So, we'll start with the general stunner here. and gather some crit stars. You might use your saber, don't care about team comp, you just want the friend points? Oh. I see how it is. I see here, Jian, I see. You do not care if I do well or not in this, you simply want yourself to get some friend points. I see what kind of person you are. Red Velvet, are you here? I don't know if they're here, actually. If so, they have been mighty quiet. Alright, we can definitely get some good crit star gen this turn. Honorable Wall, and then apply the target focus. And then we just need to hope that we get Okita some quick cards next round to complement the massive amount of crit stars we've gotten. Dang it, it had to do the self-charge, which decreases MP by quite a bit. But luckily, we still got it. Okay, not the best option, but friend points are the most of my spins. You've been with friend points, lol, and you're in London right now. Nice. You are making some good progress, Phoenix. Some very good progress indeed. Okay, I think that we are going to have to just see how this goes. So do all the boosts possible. And let the Okitas hit the floor. Let's see how this does. Big Ben is overrated. Don't waste money on it. I mean, but that's the thing though, Jian. If you purchase Big Ben, then you can make a ton of money through selling tourist tickets. Oh, good lord, Okita. You just shredded this thing. Okay, And don't mess with the Royal Guard, they can shoot you. Do you have some experience with that, Jian, or something? Speaking from personal experience. But I do think that this is the better setup than the Memeland. Okita did very well. Quite well indeed. Well done, Okita. Well done. Alright. Last 17,000. We are really getting down to the wire here. In Fate, Grand Order. Okay, this is Saber Shiki. Grailed up to level 100. Normans will increase arts risk of decreased death. And an MP steroid. It's not a single target though. I need single target units. And yes, you've been shot by them. Can't even sneak into a house and we're just going to pull a prank on the queen. Well, you see, Jian, that's the problem. You're not supposed to get caught when you're trying to pull pranks on royalty. I've done it so many times before and I've never been caught. You just need to be the proper amounts of sneaky, Jian. Otherwise, they'll catch you 1,000,000% of the time. Okay, you know what? We're gonna give this Saber Shiki a shot. See how she does. Because do or do not, there is no try. And it's not like we're gonna be doing this one too much longer. The big Florus is nearly done. It's so bad it would be like an extra challenge. Well, I don't need a challenge though, Jian. What I need is to succeed. Alright. Oh, that's a restore decrease NP. I thought it was an... Okay, I'm dumb. I thought that was an NP steroid, not an NP detriment. Derp. Alright, we still have the NP ready. Let's give her a shot. See how she does. Mash can pump that NP up. Increase art effectiveness. General attack buff. General attack buff. Alright. Let's see how Shiki does. Might we possibly get a kill on turn 2? That's kinda doubtful. Whoa. That's a lot of damage. And she removed the buff, which I don't think was anything, but even still, that was not terrible, at the very least. But still nowhere near Okita levels. Mash can focus herself. Then again, Okita did double crit, so, you know, there is that difference. Even still, a normal crit does do some good damage. And I should really anticipate this guy doing his MP right after I blast him with mine. Ow. Hurt me much, huh? Jeez, this guy does not know how to hold back. Okay. Come on, Shiki, you can do it. Ignore the attack buffs. Ow. Oh, good. Everybody still lives. No crit stars, but we have a Shiki Brave Chain. Do I have all the stuff for Bone Daddy? No, I do not have everything for Gramps just yet. I am currently missing, I want to say, like, 3 or 4 of the Secret Assassin gems. Like about 3 of the Gallstones, and then a bunch of the needles. Hey, Red Velvet, nice to have you joining in. Haven't missed too much. Yes, another claw! No need to apologize, Red Velvet. No need to apologize for being late. There's nothing wrong with showing up late to this. I show up late to this sometimes myself, so, you know. Not doing good. Uh-oh, what's wrong, Red Velvet? What's wrong? Hopefully it's nothing too serious, but, if you want to talk about it, we're all here. Willing to listen. You didn't feel good waking up? Ugh, that always sucks. Don't like the quick down debuff. 20 is not bad, but of course we don't get the heal cards. Done. As long as we can generate some crit stars, should be fine. Only 4. Really, game? That is not a lot of crits. Okay, we can do it like this, I guess. And hope that the next turn is good. Found out you're gonna be alone on Christmas. Oh, Red Velvet. I'm sorry to hear that. Well... Yeah, the Discord, I mean, it's not... I know it's not the same as being with people, but the Discord will be open on Christmas, and I may do a stream as well, so hopefully we can, hopefully you're not going to be too alone on Christmas. Hopefully we can, at the very least, make it somewhat lively for you. And you went to get a game, but someone else got it before you? Oh, that's unfortunate. What game was it? Yeah. Rune Factory 1. Oh yeah, you did mention that you had been playing Rune Factory 2 or something, I want to say it was. I can't exactly remember, but I remember you saying something about a Rune Factory game you've been playing recently. Ugh. Come on, Okita. You got 2? Okay. I remember you saying that you had gotten a Rune Factory game, I just didn't recall which one. Ow, Florus! Stop hitting me so hard. Gosh, he's such a bully. I'm gonna be hard-pressed to keep Okita alive here. Don't want to apply that evade. Actually, the crit strength is for 3 turns, so yeah, we can do it for this turn. That will work. And then do that. And 3, but it wasn't the game, so I had to return it. Well, hopefully you can manage to get Rune Factory 1 before too long, Red Velvet. In fact, not hopefully, I know that you will get Rune Factory 1 before too long. Just believe in the me that believes in the you that believes in me. Alright, Okita, let's get a kill here, please. You have a slight attack debuff, but hopefully that doesn't matter too much. But, where did you try to get the Rune Factory game from, Red Velvet? I'm guessing probably GameStop, if I had to guess. Ooh, there's some Okita damage. Very good Okita damage. Very nice. Yes, Jian, I do play Pokemon Go. Not every day, though. I do not play Pokemon Go every day. And I've only heard that song once, and I've tried to forget about it, so don't try and stick it back in my noodle. Alright, Florus is nearly deceased, everybody. Which will unlock, which means Arts Down is no longer an issue. Woo! But yeah, Red Velvet, I'm sure that you will, I know that you will get Rune Factory before too long. Gamers, but it's going out of business, so things are 50% off. Ah, okay. That's actually pretty cool. That you can get at 50% off. Why not farm for Bone Daddy? I'm planning on hitting up the one that drops these stingers before too long, Jian. I have been farming it, but you know, I kind of want to be a part of Florus killing, because you know, it seems appropriate to kill him for all that he has done to us. All of us in FGO University. We're gonna save Tamamo's skill. You need to be smarter with it at the very least. Okay, attack buff. AoE damage. AoE damage. Alright. Not gonna get the most out of it this round, but it's better than nothing. Out of bunnies, that's a shame. What's he done? to use. I just skipped most of the lore. Florus is the reason that Chaldea is in such a sorry state. He's the one that set the bombs that nearly killed Mash, that did kill Olga Marie. Florus is responsible for a lot of bad things, Jian. Just a lot of bad things. Once Astolfo is there, which he's not been, when's he going to be in a chapter? Just wait for the Fate Zero event on that, Jian. And then you will get the... Or no, not Fate Zero, but Fate Apocrypha. Fate Apocrypha. And then you will see your precious Astolfo. 30-50. You're close to 48 singers, so Caskill can get his first 10 skill. Nice, Red Velvet. Very nice. I'm still quite a bit away from being able to do what I need to do with Gramps when he drops. But I'm confident that I will manage it before Gramps comes out. I am confident, reassured, and confident. Okay. Can the Tamamo get it done? Caskill needs 48 stingers for each skill. Yeesh. Yeah, I want to say that Gramps is similar numbers, actually. Because I know I need like 150 some odd, I want to say, to get his skill fully maxed out. In fact, I think I've got it somewhere. No, not there. Let's get into the last battle with Florus before people kill him completely and utterly. Okay, this is a level 91. What is the after party order? Ooh, that's actually pretty good. We'll give this a shot. So, Servant Planner. Good luck. No, you mean Astolfo in the FGO story. Oh. You want Astolfo in FGO story. Well, have you seen the learning more with manga stuff, Jian? Because Astolfo has a fairly prominent role in there. Well, not prominent, but he at the very least is central to one of the masters. So, you know, you might want to check that out. Okay, but Servant Planner. Because I do wish to remember myself how much I need for King Hassan. King Hassan. Go ahead and do that. And Okita Smash. So King Hassan, all of his skills to level 10. Cross dice is not the best, but we have that in defense. Maybe if you do a chapter on Charlemagne, he'll be there. You know, that's a very good possibility, actually. Because Astolfo is one of the Knights of Charlemagne. Alright. Mash, draw fire for me. And Tamamo generates some crit stars. Start level 1, maximum level 90. Calculate for King Hassan. So for King Hassan, I need a total of 154 bones, which I've got. 161 chains, which I've got. 6 beast gallstones, which I don't have. 24 void dust, which I do have. 177 of the needles. That's right. Reading with FGO, you say, I've seen it, but not with Astolfo. You'll look into it, maybe, thanks. Yeah, it's selective chapters that Astolfo makes an appearance in it. But, trust me when I say, when Astolfo makes his appearance, you will enjoy it. Also, by checking out the reading with FGO, you will learn the true nature of the truest truest beast of calamity in all of the Fate universe. I will let that be a surprise to you, Xion. I will let you surprise yourself as to what role Astolfo takes. Alright, 34 crit stars is definitely good enough. Okita, let's kill this Pilla. That was lame. Alright, so doot. I'm actually kind of curious, when does Okita come back? She's actually proving to be quite the useful servant. Fate. Oh, good lord. Okita, you just wrecked it. FGO Wiki. And kind of like he needs a lot of stuff to be good. Oh, you mean Bone Daddy is very needy. Oh. I mean, it's not that he needs a lot of stuff to be good. It's that, It's that he treasures the gifts that you give. It's that Gramps treasures all the materials that you give him, and it makes him want to fight harder to help out all the masters. That is the truth behind it. But I'm gonna check when Okita is coming back to the gacha because I'm curious. Okita Soji. Because I know she's a limited servant. She's a very good servant, though. So, summoning campaigns. Let's see. Looks like she could be in the New Year summoning lucky bag, it looks like. But I am not rolling Saber. She does appear to be in the Gouda Gouda rerun, though. Okay, so Gouda Gouda rerun she can come into. Interesting. I may be looking to get her then. I'm gonna just... Nope, not what I meant to click. Come on. Press proper buttons. Casp Gill is putting all that poison from the stingers on my next birthday gift. Aw, I'm sure he's not. Casp Gill would not do that to you. He's probably getting all those stingers ready for if you ever roll Ishtar, so that he can get some measure of revenge on her. That's it. Yeah. This will probably be the last of the Florus runs before he is deceased us. For he is no longer among us. It's the only thing you can think of why he needs those stingers. No, Red Velvet, it's definitely for Ishtar. It's so that if you ever roll Ishtar, he can use them on her. That, or I do believe you have a Emiya. They're probably for Emiya, actually. That makes a lot more sense. He's saving those stingers. He's saving all the poison from those stingers so that he can dose Emiya up good so that you will never be able to use him. It's an unfortunate plot, but, you know, implying you'd make a conscious decision to roll for Ishtar. Fair. A very fair point you got there. And Florus is officially dead, by the way, if you didn't notice. The ticker has ticked. Florus has floored his last us. Especially since you have free kills and Nikidu. Well, I mean, they need somebody to bully, right? It wouldn't be fun for them if they didn't have somebody to bully after all. Plus, I mean, are you going to be rolling for Uresh, Red Velvet? I know it's like a year away or so, but even still, they all need somebody to unify in their bullying against. Okay, can we kill Flores? Well, it's not Caskill, it's just Gil in general has something against Amiya. You know, he's a faker, so... And fakers must all perish. Nicely done, Okita. Almost got him. Very close. Arash is good civ, so yes. There we go. So, when you end up getting Arash, I mean, she doesn't like Ishtar, but, you know, you don't want siblings to be separated like that, especially when you consider the lore implications of it. So I'm sure that there'll be some goodness in your heart that will want to reunite the two sisters. Caskill is getting the needles, so I mean, it could also be that Caskill is using those needles for some less than honest practices. That's also a distinct possibility. Gil in general thinks that Emiya isn't worth anything more than trash. Yeah, unfortunately. Except for Shiro. Because we've determined on these streams a while ago that Gil is a Sun for Shiro. He is the original Sun. All for Shiro. He fell under the sway of harem protagonist EX. Indeed he did. And now we are connecting. Something tells me that us taking out a raid boss as the daily reset happened probably isn't a good thing, by the way. Just, you know, something tells me. I'm actually going to go to the Grand Order subreddit, see if anybody else is having these issues, because God knows people like to post when they have issues right away. Flores has fallen. Can we get an F for Flores? Retry. Game, please. I do not want to have to quit out. It's on the Facebook page for FGO that Flores has fallen. Olga, you are avenged. The only way Ishtar is stepping foot on my Chaldea is Ryder, and that's because you don't have a choice. Ooh, Ryder Ishtar. Was unaware that that was such a thing. But it makes sense, I suppose, that she would have a rider form. She does, after all, ride her own bow. I'm doing the reconnect into. Yeah, I think it's the fact that we took down the raid boss as the daily restart happened. So, I'm going to really quickly... I'm going to turn off display capture here, because I have to quit out of FGO, and it does not like to reload FGO if I have my screen sharing thing going, so I have to close out of that too. Relaunch FGO, relaunch the screen share, reposition everything. Oh, good lord. The game server is busy. Please restart after waiting a little. Okay. So the game server is busy right now, then. Okay. I guess I'll just chat with you guys while we wait for the servers to re-establish. She's the welfare for the summer event. Okay. Time to play Darkest Dungeons. Not quite. I doubt it'll take that long to re-establish Red Velvet. Yes, I will clear my cache. I think it's already back up, so it's just, you know, taking its time. But I will play Darkest Dungeon on Wednesday, Red Velvet. Trust me in that. So long as all the raid bosses don't end up being dead by then, that is. Because I do think this will probably be the last of the raid dungeon, or the, why am I, they're not dungeons, the raid kills. I think this will be the last of those I'll stream, but, I I do plan on showcasing the finale of Solomon, which I can only assume will happen after all the pillars have fallen. Is it me or has the server crashed after the defeat of Florus? Yeah, it looks like some people are having some issues. I'm actually gonna... Yes, clear the cache game. Went to Pizza Ranch Day. That sounds delicious. Is it like a pizza buffet or something like that, Red Velvet? Because that actually sounds really, really good. Okay, and make sure that's muted. Good. I like that you stream this game since I play it now too. Yeah, it is a very good game to play, and it's a great game to stream in my opinion. Looks like some people might be good. I'm gonna really quickly hop into one of the bigger streams real quick. Yes. Oh, okay, so the server has crashed. Okay. So the FGO servers have crashed then. Okay. Yes it is, and chicken as well. Again, that sounds delicious. All you can eat pizza and chicken buffets? I've only been to a pizza buffet a couple of times. That was when I vacationed down in Florida because my grandmother has a place down there, so when I was younger, we would all, like, for Easter time, pack up, go down to Florida, enjoy the warmth, the glorious, glorious warmth that is Florida. But ever since I hit college, haven't gone down there. So, unfortunate. Come on, come on, come on. Load up, Fate. Come on, Fate. FGO. The game. The gamer of games. Let's load, FGO. Yeah, I think the servers are just, I think the servers are done for a little bit of time. So... your friend says she votes for you to be the mod, but let's ignore that because she's irrelevant. I mean, in all honesty, I am starting to need a mod, at the very least, in the Discord, because I woke up today and there was well over 200 messages waiting for me to, read, and I did look through them. It doesn't look like there was anything bad posted, and I trust you guys wouldn't post anything bad, but some form of moderation is probably going to be needed in the future. You can't handle hotness, but no, it's bully. No, I can't resist. But you have all three. You have two Gilgameshes and Enkidu, Red Velvet. You can definitely handle the hotness. Come on, Fate. Please load. OFGO, OFGO, why do you not want to load? OFGO, OFGO, why do you not want to load? I really need you to load right now. Come on right now. OFGO, OFGO. I'm gonna check and see if you have an update, because that's the only thing I can think of right now. No, Messenger has an update, but not Fate. Ode to joy. You don't find Enkidu hot. As for Gilgamesh, he's cold. Ah. then, I mean, with Gil on your side, then you should definitely be able to handle hotness. He'll just keep you nice and cool, calm, and collected. So people are saying that Flores took the server with him, and it makes sense since he was the information center. So... Died right on the daily reset. Press F for Flores. I guess we killed Lev and ripped a hole in the fabric of the server. Somebody got 138 kills. Apollo gems, please. As revenge, he's caused the servers to crash. Certainly seems that way. Okay. I don't know when this is gonna come back up, unfortunately. You think you'd die if you hung around your Gil for too long? No, you wouldn't. He's your Gil, after all. He would definitely tolerate you at the very least. He pulled a Lion King. Yeah, he certainly seems to have. Let's try checking to see if anybody else is playing the game right now. Nope, it does in fact look like everybody has got the loading screen deaf. Fantastic. Well, I'm at a conundrum here. Probably doesn't help if my phone turns off on me, you know? Okay, well, I don't know when this is gonna come back online. Let's see, I'm gonna check the FGO subreddit one last time real quick. See if anybody has any idea what's be going on. And it doesn't seem like it. Fantastic. Fantastically tastic. Check the I'm gonna check the Facebook page here. See if there's any indication on there. Lev heard my pleas for Darkest Dungeon. It does certainly seem like he did, Red Velvet. He took down he took down the whole fate stuff just so that we could, alright. So, since we are currently waiting for the whole thing to, actually load back up, I will do a little something. I will update the stream information. I'm not going to change the category here, but I will go ahead and until Fate Grand Order comes back online, we will do a single Darkest Dungeon mission. Love Hugger, please. You're not, girl, you're trash. You are not trash, Red Velvet. Nobody is trash in my books. Nobody watching this. No one is trash. And if you say you're trash, Red Velvet, then my voice is trash as well. And I know you don't like me insulting my voice, so... Alright, just talking is fine with me till the game boots up again.
In time, you will
I'm gonna real quickly do a Darkest Dungeon mission, so... I will turn back on the display capture. Oh, and of course, it's come back online! Oh, jeez. Sorry to tease your Red Velvet, but I literally just got it loading back up. Oh, so sorry. So sorry. It literally just started loading back up. I need to quit out of Darkest Dungeon now. There we go. We're back. On my phone, at least. Now I just need to, you know, relaunch Reflector. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. And delete that. Re-update the information. And we'll turn back on display capture. There we go. Just place everything back in its proper base. That would imply you're cute. Well, I've never seen you, but your voice certainly is cute, and if your voice is cute, then you must be cute as well, Red Velvet. And don't worry, Wednesday there will be a Darkest Dungeon stream. I promise. So you can tune in on Wednesday and see Darkest Dungeon. But for now, we have Floris to finish off. Actually, before that, though, we have a free 10 summon to do. Woo! But yeah, don't beat yourself up, Red Velvet. I don't like it when people put themselves down. I'm the only one that's allowed to put themselves down in this stream. There we go. Alright, and let us get this final battle against Floris started. After this, we will have fully avenged Olga Marie Amisphere. I cannot pronounce the last name. Animu Sphere, because she's an otaku. Yes, we'll do that. And the setup will be fine. Let's go. Amy Q confirmed. I mean, she's got a cute voice. So, logic follows. Logic follows. And I know you're not trying to do it anymore, Red Velvet. And trying is excellent. You are making an effort to do so, so that is very good for me. So I don't like it when people beat themselves up. Do not like it one bit. Alright, let's generate some crit stars here for Okita. As well as some NP thanks to Floris. There we go. And good, we have a very good setup here. The last time you thought you were cute, your ex and your friend ruined it. How... You just say the opposite of anyone that tries to say something negative about themselves. That is a very good strategy too, Phoenix. But, if you don't mind me asking, how did they ruin it, Red Velvet? Because that sounds like a very, and pardon the language here, everybody, that's a very dick move for somebody to do. Like, extreme levels of dickish for somebody to do that. You don't do those kinds of things to other people. But, yeah. I'm sorry that you had to experience somebody saying that kind of stuff to you. It's a long story. Well, it's up to you. If you want to share it, feel free. We're all here and we're willing to listen, but if you don't want to, then that's fine too. Well, pretty much a good reason to be an X-soul for sure. Suppose. Being stupid is a good reason to be an X. So they must be extremely stupid then. Yes. Your ex and their friend are extremely stupid then. And jerks. Cannot forget that they are jerks. Alright. Florus has been neutralized. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Alright. It's time for exposition dump from various servants, which is always nice. So, no battles in this quest. Let's do this. Their friend was really toxic. Yeah, unfortunately there's always those kinds of friends. Ooh, waiver! I see. So they obtain letters and compose phenomena. Orias, Vapula, Zagan, Valak, Andres, Andrealphus, Simius, Amdusius. Almost half of the 72 demon gods are in charge of wisdom. The 59th through 67th are specifically correlated to the theme of knowledge and the sciences. A gathering of intellect. Any plans they come up with will certainly be troublesome, but they haven't been very effective against the voraciousness of the Roman army. Raw power alone should be enough to push them back. If I could ask for more, I'd want something with a bit extra flair, but I suppose we need to procure such things ourselves. Are we ready? We're good, Professor. I'm ready anytime. I'll annihilate the 9 pillars over there. I guess it's not possible to completely take them out, but that's fun in and of itself. I get to keep fighting, right? That gives me a chance to try out a bunch of things. Over 100 different tactics come to mind. Too much is just as bad as not enough, but I don't think you'll understand. 100 is too many. Normally I'd suggest you carefully select 10 tactics and focus on improving them. But this situation is the exception. If there's an infinite supply of enemies, there's nothing better than having as many tactics as possible. You can go all out this time. Don't worry about running out of magical energy. It'd be virtually impossible to capture and analyze the entire Temple of Time, but I was able to study the mechanics of this throne. It's an enormous solid magical summoning circle with the planetary magecraft as its core. If I'm right about that, then we have a little something up our sleeve too. That's amazing, Professor. Sorry, like sucking up magical energy from the enemy? I don't really like that. Their writhing magical energy gives me the creeps. No, I'm not going to let you use that. We're just going to use it as structure to our advantage. I will create a path with the magical energy. I may not be a master currently, but in principle, it should be possible. I'll leave it to you, Professor. Have at it. That's my line. No matter. I'll do the best I can, my king. Roger that, my future retainer. Let's go wild on the battlefield again, Bucephalus. And another helper. Now let's get going, my future rival. Are you managing to control him? Well, as long as he's not attacking us, I suppose he's under control. Yes, he's holding back. Darius III, the man destined to become my greatest rival. The final Persian king of the Achaemenid Empire. Though he doesn't feel quite real to me yet. I don't hate you. I probably even like you. I don't know how the future me will be, but I don't think he'd hate you. Yes, I'm sure of it. Even now, I don't want to wait for my future chance to have. Even now, I don't want to wait for my own future to have a chance to fight you. We couldn't do it back in Rome. But I'm sorry. That just won't be possible right now. I'm not sure if your words are getting through to him. He has a high-ranking Mattis enhancement on him after all. Sorry, but this exchange might be pointless. You're right. It's really just to fulfill my selfish desires, so I want to say this one thing before we go on our endless assault. King Darius, how can you stand your urges? I'm sure you want to kill me with all your being, so why are you fighting those 9 pillars instead? It'd make sense if it was because you couldn't fight me if the world ended, but that can't be it. Right. Maybe, and this is just a maybe. Through that Mantis enhancement of yours, you saw the possibility of us fighting side by side. Oh. Okay, doing that hurts my throat a bit. Ascension? Alexander, you've overstimulated him. It wasn't really a joke, but see, he's not attacking. Aw, you. No, pushing him further would be a bad idea. Sorry to keep you waiting. Anyway, let's go. Darius III and Lord Elmeliad II, my future rival and my future retainer. Let us go forth. I end up making you trust what people even less? Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Red Velvet. I truly am sorry that a toxic ex and a toxic friend have hurt you so, but just know that you're always welcome here. Nobody will be toxic to you, or anybody, and if anybody is toxic, and this goes for everybody, if anybody is toxic, let me know and they will get the ban hammer. So the next person who likes you, even if possible, you don't think you could believe them? Yeah. That's... I got quite a bit to say on that, but it's a bit of an exposition. Tyranny, 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 will you help with my flesh? Never-ending sea of flesh is a symbol of tyranny. But yeah, I get what you're saying there, Red Velvet. I do get what you're saying. I've been, not to the degree you have, but I have been hurt in the past by such things, and I do worry that... I've always worried that nobody is truly friends with me, or even likes me as a person in general. Just, I mean, during high school, I had a ton of friends, but then come college, I gradually lost contact with them all. I couldn't really make friends in college, and the friends that I did make, after summer would pass, I would lose all contact with them, and it's like, did I do something wrong? Do they not want to be my friends anymore? And it all really cemented when I did fall for somebody, and I fell for them quite hard. We were best of friends, even if she didn't feel the same way for me. But I kept holding out for it, hoping that one day that could change. And one night, she called me at like 3 o'clock in the morning, drunk, crying, saying she wanted to hear my voice, asking me to come and pick her up from where she was. Drove out at 3 in the morning to pick her up, brought her back to my place to help her work out the hangover, and didn't even take her to the hospital, even though I should have. And then not even a week later, she just stopped contacting me completely. And it hurt quite a bit, because, I mean, we were even planning on renting an apartment together. We were that close of friends, but then all of a sudden, it just changes. She stops cutting off she cuts off all contact with me, and it's just, it hurts. And even to this day, I worry that I did something wrong that made her want to cut off contact with me. Because, I mean, like a year later, I did end up talking to her briefly, and she just said that she didn't have room in her life for any more friends, and that was a very big, very painful thing to experience. But I'm hoping I'm getting better, and I'm hoping that someday I'll find somebody that will, yeah. Anyways, back to FGO, because FGO is what brought us here, it's what united us, so let us continue on with the story. Tyranny, tyranny, tyranny. Will you whip my flesh? A never-ending sea of flesh is the symbol of tyranny. Harm me, strike me, I will hit you back with twice that strength. Don't use your noble phantasm at close range, Spartacus. Lubu, you're too far up. Well, it doesn't matter anymore. Tear them down, break them in advance. Your destructive power is more than welcome right now. I'm not going to even try. I know, I'm not trying to act like the king. I don't want to be the commander either, so there's no need to get angry with me. I guess it's a sign they're warming up to me. When all this is truly over, I'm downing all the liquor I can handle. And what's Boudica doing leaving me alone on babysitting duty? Oh, I see. Great. She picks this moment for her heart to heart. I guess I'll leave her alone for now. Don't falter. Push them back. If you can't keep your formation, call for your Emperor. I'll head over there and chop that pillar of flesh right up. Though this headache is getting to me. Come on, take it a little easier, Nero Claudius. You're taking part in a battle when you're not really either human nor a heroic spirit, so don't push yourself too hard. It's my job to put my life on the line. Your job is to be the Emperor and command this army. But it looks like there's some reinforcements getting all worked up on the right flank there. Anyway, pull yourself together and take your place. Thanks, Boudica. The magical energy overflowing from my body is working me up. Sometimes it is difficult to being so talented. Also, this headache is just driving me crazy. Well, this is a rare thing indeed for your Imperial Majesty to listen to orders without protest. I'm the greatest ruler who receives thunderous applause. No, I'm not truly a great ruler, I imagine. I won't make any excuses. I remember what happened in Britannia. I had you and your daughters and your homeland. I conquered it through diabolical means. Well, it's not something you did yourself. I'm sure it was just some magistrate acting alone. As a heroic spirit, I know that now. The Emperor is responsible for the immoral acts of their retainers. Well, that's true. Yes, well, let's be honest about it all. It's no secret that I will never forgive Rome for what it did. I'm fine with being defiled, though I'd certainly rather not be, but you, Rome, defiled my daughters, my homeland. You broke your agreement with my husband. You simply did what you wanted to us all. But my revenge is long over, so we're done talking about this, too. While I suppose if my spirit origin gets messed with, I may not be so understanding. But that's fine. I am who I am now. That's why I won't say any more. Actually, I'm more curious about you, Nero. I've killed plenty of Roman women and children. In Londinium, with countless parents begging for their lives. Don't say it, Boudica. Please don't say any more than that. I can't bear to hear more than that. I'm sorry. Our deep-seated resentment for each other will likely continue forever. So don't say it, Boudica. Yes, that's true. You're absolutely right. I did it a long time ago. Heroic spirits are shadows carved into human history, and they're not the actual individuals who lived in that past. If that's the case, why not be the bigger man? Right, Lord Nero? I'm a heroic spirit who isn't the actual person, and I'm going to forgive the Emperor who's unclear whether she's a heroic spirit or the actual person. How long are you two going to mess around? How long are you going to leave me to deal with Spartacus and Lubu? Don't you mean the demon god Wait, never mind. My apologies. I'll be right there. Are you able to talk? Thank you. Now I can go all out. Don't mention it. There's no need to be fearful of the future. Now, let's finish this final battle once and for all. Brave warriors, await us on the battlefield. Steno as well! Oh boy. You best not spook me when I'm rolling for Gramps, Steno. You best not spook me. I've gotten used to this scene. The brave, the heroes, in the pursuit of glory, they spill their blood and lose their flesh. It's a valiant, but also gruesome. Like a meal accompanied by a tale of heroism. It may look glorious, but it's actually cruel. Don't you agree, Altera? That's not a question I can answer. I do not feel anything. You really think so? I see you as a person right now. At the very least, you're different than you were 14,000 years ago. And I'm not just talking about the scale of your spirit origin. We haven't forgotten about what happened 14,000 years ago. My sister Medusa might not remember, but we certainly do. 14,000 years ago? What happened 14,000 years ago? The gods couldn't beat you in the ancient past. Not the great one who fell from the stars. That's this giant that smashed the earth. You crossed the notion of stars, right? In that sense, we're the same, although we ended up quite different. You were destruction itself, the natural order of the heavens and the earth, and even the conceptual gods themselves lost to you. Your presence was deadly to the 12 gods of Olympus. What about this time? Which side will you be on? I was brought here by my connection with Soul. I see. So you're going to be on the human side. I guess it would be problematic if they were collected before you destroyed them. I do not understand. I do not understand half of what you say. I do not really understand myself. I'm sure it's because I'm a heroic spirit that has been cut off from its original being. I'm incomplete. I only have the memories of when I ran through the plains as a great king of destruction. The Great One? I don't get it. That's fortunate for us. I wonder if your spirit origin's been damaged. However, here's what I think right now. I might be destruction, a tool meant to destroy civilization, but I don't want it to end here. I don't want things to end here, only knowing the sword. I want to ride a horse and pass through a prairie like the wind. I want to dress up like a bride and someday make good food. I don't want things to end yet. Oh my, I thought you were no more than an avatar of destruction even after so many years have passed. But for you to finally say that after you've died and become a heroic spirit, you really must have trouble with words. I guess the only thing I can do is apologize. I'm sorry, girl of the prairie who calls herself Altera. You became human long time ago. Uncertain, incomprehensible. We do not understand your reason for fighting, even after going against us. A ragtag group that doesn't know the true values of the Age of Gods, ignorant militants, a hodgepodge of heroic spirits. How can such a puny and poor group push us 9 demon gods back? Our desires, our wishes, and respect are what give Rome its light. We cannot lose to a lump of fear and despair. It's laughable, really. And... what is the matter, holy progenitor? Why are you looking over there? Oh boy. Something epic is happening. That's the sound from the sky. Something's falling on the demon god pillar? So much magical energy. What's falling? A pillar of light ran into the demon god. It's so bright I can't see anything. What's going on? Teardrop, photon ray. I guess it was a little too much to shoot off with this spirit origin, but we have drawn first blood. The people of Rome I will destroy, but this time it won't be your civilization. It will be those who bring destruction down on us. I can see it. That's Altera's sword. It looks like she wants to get a surprise attack off on a demon god pillar, but... I guess I'm always late to the party, yes? I mean... what was that? That was an amazing noble phantasm. I don't think we've seen that one before, have we? Tyranny! There, calm down. Don't just run off towards any magical energy you sense. No, on second thought, the demon god pillars have the most magical energy around. Just follow your instincts. Holy progenitor, that looks like Mars' sword. Yes, no doubt. Mars, yes. Now that you mention it, Altera loved the god of war for some reason. Nero, you wouldn't know, but that's the true sword of my father, the war god Mars. What? Holy progenitor, what did you just say? It's a giant sword of light that the god of war Mars, who is virtually manifested in satellite orbit, wields. The conceptualization of war itself. It uses Altera's magical energy in it itself, but its power output is compounded, probably. It's been a while since I've seen it. Looks like she wields it more skillfully than my father. A virtual manifestation of a divine spirit? You're kidding. I don't really understand, but... having the god of war around would be pretty helpful, holy progenitor. Do you really think so, Nero? I do. At one time, I wasn't sure what to do when she came walking towards the Roman capital. But Altera's on our side now, and that's like having the god of war on our side. Rome will certainly win this battle. Yeah, your Imperial Majesty Nero, please give us your orders. This will be the final battle, but before that, the Roman army and I shall handle things here. You go ahead, soul. The world will not end. All paths connect to our 7 hills. Forward, conquer. Your advance will open up the path to tomorrow's world. To Rome. See you later, Nero. Oh, that was exposition, and that was quite epic indeed. So now it's time to read what I missed. Don't know you very well, but from what you've noticed, very caring. Thank you for saying that, Phoenix. I try to be. You shall root for me. Happy me is good. Yes, I hope so. Umu Extella. It's from the Extella story, Teardrop, the second form of the Sword of Mars. Ah, okay. That answers that question. So, now I'm going to check real quick the Solomon Raid Tracker. It does seem like people are mainly focusing on Sabnok, Archer. Position 7. So, we should focus on him as well. current ETA for death time is about 6.44 hours at 11.12 kills per second. So I probably won't see the end of it tonight, but we can contribute at the very least. Lex Luthor is dead. If you're talking about, what's his face, Lev, then you are very much correct. We have finally avenged Olga, Marie, and I can never pronounce the last name. We finally avenged Olga Marie. That is what I will say. That is all I will say. But I am happy that we have avenged her. She deserves to be avenged. Also, we'll switch out to Sanzang right now, because she's a little bit more effective than Siegfried will be. And let us give Sabnok a try here. We have Tamamo Lancer, who should be able to do a fair bit of a punch here, especially if we can get the crit stuff off. The Chamber of Life. Sabnok. I need to play Extella if I want to know Altera's story. I do have Extella Umbral Star, and I am debating whether or not I want to play that on stream. Screw you, Sabnok, for the Buster Down, by the way. Royally screw you. Okay, so that's annoying. Yeah, that Buster Down does not help things out here. So we probably won't get a good idea just yet of what we're capable of here, but... Ooh, you can lower maximum HP. That's annoyingly annoying. Okay. 12 is not the most, but... I mean, we better give it a try now. We already know that we're not going to be doing the best of jobs here, simply for the fact of the matter that I got a Buster debuff, which sucks hard. But we're not going to be generating more crit stars than this, and, you know, if we waited too much longer, then we would lose the Buster buff that the Memelin's current CE is providing, so... Okay. Alright, even under a Buster debuff, she still did a significant amount of damage. A fairly significant amount of damage, actually. Okay. I am pleased with what we did see. Do an honorable wall. We still need stingers or velvet. Yeah, I need those stingers too as well. Don't worry about that. Your ears. Uh-oh. What, did I get too close to the microphone or something? Did the headphones users just rip? That hurt. Do I have to say rip headphone users or something at some point? Because I don't know what happened. I legitimately did not hear any changes in volume on my end. Ooh, very good hits there, Memeland. Time of death. Oh, death! No, I did not crack my knuckles, actually. Ooh, that's right. Sabnok can inflict death on somebody. I forgot about that. Huh. Well, we should have it here. The Tamamo chain. Nice. Let's do it. No, I didn't crack my knuckles, Red Velvet. It sounded like it. It might be... The mic might have crackled a little bit. That could be it, because I'm trying to stop cracking my knuckles right now, because when I crack my knuckles, I tend to crack my thumbs as well, and my right thumb has just been really, really hurting lately, so I don't want to risk injuring my right thumb any further than it already is. So yeah, I'm trying to avoid cracking my knuckles, and even if I did, I would try not to do it right next to the mic. Cracking noises hurt your ears? Alright, I will be sure to make sure there's minimal crackalackling. Trying to think here. Because this memelet has the CE on it that gives 20 crit stars. I'm gonna give this one a try. Because if Tamamo can get it in first... She can't get it in first round, though, because... Yeah. Huh. Shoot. I mean, she could get a buster. Something going along it. And, of course, another buster down. Because the game doth like to screw with me, it seems. Okay, do that. Hopefully we can generate some decent crit stars here. Probably not the 20 that we had before, but 25. That works quite nicely. Okay, and there we go. We have the NP capabilities. We have the Tamamo strength. Let us see what we got in our bag o' tricks now. And to make her crit strength even better, we'll do a Goddess Morph. All these powers combined, Tamamo. Smash! Clench your butt cheeks, leap up, and smash! You would appreciate if Fornius stopped draining your servant's NP. Ooh, very nice smash there, Tamamo. Very nice smashy dashy indeedy weedy. Have the meme master go. Yeah, Fornius draining servant NP sucks. Royally, royally sucks. But, excuse me, forgot what I was going to say. But, Fornius is quite useful, I will admit that. The needles are very good from him. Ow. I mash you. Don't bully Mashu, Sabnock. You're not allowed. Only one allowed to bully Mashu is me. And even then, it's only playful bullying. Because I'm not a bully. I'm not. Despite what some people might say. Okay, there we go. That's better. Alright, now it's predicting that Fornius here is dead in... Or not Fornius, but Sabnock will be dead within 5 hours. So by 1 o'clock Fornius, or Sabnock, I keep wanting to say he's Fornius, because I feel like I should be on Fornius. And in fact, considering he is the next closest to defeat, I'm gonna fall back and start working on Fornius some more. He's not as easy to kill, unfortunately. Actually, do we have any super good... Actually, there was a guide page for this. Solomon farming servant recommendations. Because I might be a little bit lazy here. So, Fornius. Quetzkin Ozzy. Quetzkin Ozzy, huh? Okay. I'm gonna actually go to my friend list and see If I've got any with some really good ones. Okay, that's a level 96, 710, 8. On vacation, 668. Okay, I think we'll go with an Ozzy instead of the Meme Master Memelin here. I think it was down here, yeah. So we'll give Ozzy a shot. Swap around like that. And we'll keep... No. Give Golden Boulder, and then give you Joint Recital, I guess. Yeah. This should be hopefully fine. I hope. Put Mash there. And we'll give it a shot. I have no idea how Ozzy works, though, to be completely honest. So, this will be an experience for me, figuring out how the heck to use Ozymandias. Alright, so you have a Charisma, Imperial Privilege, and NP gauge. Your NP itself deals significant damage to one enemy, increases... Okay. So... How much does your MP charge? Only 20. Imperial Privilege, attack, defense, and a heal. Okay. Oh, does that change? Okay, so that's an everybody charge. Okay. Okay, that changes things very slightly here. Let's see how Kinto does in turn 1 with a Brave chain here. No crits, but he does have 2 attack buffs. Technically 4, if you include his own self buff and my Chaldean battlesuit buff. Okay. Go Kinto, go Kinto. So... that was an attack. That was most definitely an attack. You wish you had Ozzy? Well, just remember, now that you have gotten Cast Skill and Enkidu, the guilds will allow Ozzy into your Chaldea, Red Velvet. They will. They were just waiting for them to have a united front to stand up against him. Lots of gems, but nothing much else. Huh. Precious Mashu is precious. Okay. What does your CE do? Mona Lisa is QP drop. Okay. Whereas the other one had Origin Bullet, which I'm pretty sure is increased damage against caster types. So we do want that one. There we go. Alright. Let's hope that the KDR doesn't change. Yep, looks like 4.19 hours for Sabnok still. Actually, that's decreased in time. Looks like people are trying to get Sabnok killed before midnight hits. Okay. Okay, I do see a plot. It's not the best of plots, but it's the only plot that we can plot right now. So do a quick chain like this. We do have a quick debuff, unfortunately, because the game no likey me. Actually, we took down the what buff? So Florus was the arts debuff, that's right. I knew he took down another debuffer, I just couldn't remember off the top of my noodle which one it was. Okay. I forgot. That's why Kentoki did not do anywhere near as much damage, because I forgot to use his skill. I had a blonde moment. Okay, Ozzy, you definitely got some strength in you. That is quite impressive, I will freely admit it. Go Kinto, go Kinto. It's the only thing I can really think of right now. Ooh, very close, very... Oh, he might. Yes! Good Kinto is good. Good Kinto is good. And didn't get anything worth anything, though, so would be... Also, what are the other master missions, actually? I haven't checked that. So, enemies, female, male, and then other magic gems. Okay. That's not too bad, I suppose. I suppose. Dun. I don't think I've got... Actually, I should check if I've got an origin bullet, maybe. Possibly. I might, but I don't think so. I suck at this game. I'm so bad. I do need to get a drink for myself soon, though, because my throat is parched. Alright. And no debuffs. That is most excelente. So because of no debuffs, we can get a nice big ol' Kentoki smash right off the bat. You just need 10 more stingers. You can do it, Red Velvet. You can do it, do it. You can do it, do it. You can do it. You have one. You can do it, Red Velvet. Just keep going. It might be tedious, but just think of this guy as a giant piñata from which you are hitting the gifts out of him. FGO won't stop giving you the CEs. I mean, nothing wrong with some CEs, to be fair. They can be quite useful after all. And I'm guessing by you have one, you mean Origin Bullet, because a little bit of context was lost there due to time skip. But yeah, Origin Bullet will be very good for me to have in this quest, because extra damage versus casters. But I don't think it gives any NP charge, is the only issue. Come on, Fornius, drop me some needles. I need them. I need the needles. Excuse me. You have a treasury? True. Quite true, you do have access to the greatest treasury in all of existence. You don't need any more? I mean... fair. Fairly fair. But you will need the holiday CEs when they come out, won't ya? So, I mean, unless... Okay, so you just countered my statement. Sorry, my eyes are watering. I need to rub them. Much better. Okay. But yeah, you read my mind, Red Velvet. I was gonna say, well, what about those event CEs? Those are limited. You need those, don't you? But you just read my mind and subverted my statement. Alright, that's all the buffs. Let's let Kinto go wild, wild, go wild. Nice hits, nice hits, nicey nice, oh so nice. They're so nice, they're oh so nice, nice, nice. Oh, I do have a debuff. I have the quick debuff. That's why it did not destroy him. Can't believe I didn't see that. Dun-dun-dun. Right, 4.2 hours. Good lord, the KPS has jumped up to 22 on Sabnok. So you might want to focus Sabnok if you need any of those things that he possesses, because it looks like people are going hard on him now. Like, plus ultra hard. Dun-dun-dun. Nice. I do have to admit, Ozzy has some pretty sweet attacks. The more Fornius uses the time drifting half come. Oh yeah. It's annoying. It is quite annoying. For the win. The more you want to punch Solomon in the face? I mean, you didn't want to punch Solomon in the face in the first place? I mean, I've wanted to punch him in the face for quite some time, you know? He's just got that... He looks like he has a glass chin, is what it is. And I just, you know, want to just shatter that glass chin of his. Plus, you know, take revenge for him destroying all of existence. That too, I guess. But I think it's more so the fact that he looks like he's got a glass chin. Come on, where is it? There you are. 96 out of 98. Ozzy. So, just keeping an eye on the raid tracker. I'm honestly surprised that we have taken so long to take down 2 of these pillars, to be fair. Because, I mean, oh, come on, stop with the quick downs, dang it. He knows just how to counter me. I'm telling you all, he knows to quick that. He's trying to say quick is dead, but I'm not going to let quick be dead. Neither will Kintoki. We will make sure that quick lives. But, yeah, I am surprised that it's taking so long for the pillars to fall. Because, I mean, let me think. So, Barbados was the first pillar that everybody did do a good focus on. The servers had trouble getting into them until, we'll say, probably about 2:30. And he was dead by, like, 7-ish. So that was, what, about 17 hours? Okay, so maybe I'm being a little bit too, givey. It took JP 24 hours to take down 2? Okay, so maybe I'm not being a little too givey here. If it took them 24 hours to take down 2, and we've just taken down our second one at 7 o'clock on Sunday, at the daily reset on Sunday. So that would be the first daily reset, and then the second daily reset. So this is the third daily reset since it has all dropped. And we only just now took down our second one. I mean, we were quite focused on Barbados in the beginning, but we've just, like, split heavily amongst all the remaining ones. And yeah, that is a good point. It is JP. JP is its own beast. When JP wants to do something, they will do it. And yeah, I do think that most of the people are transferring off of Fornius over to Sabnuk, because Fornius now has an ETA of 16 hours till death. Yeah, there are more JP players, because it's more culturally acceptable to play gacha games in JP than it is in NA. I'm actually gonna check something here. I do have enough. It'll hurt me quite badly for hearts, but I don't think that I need them for anything else right now, so we'll enhance Tamamo's second skill to 9. There we go. So now, her final skill requires 9 hearts and 7 claws, both of which the people who drop them are done. Yay. Chloe, we can pump up your evasion here. JP takes FGO to the more serious extreme. Oh yeah. I mean, it's JP. Can't say you really can't be surprised about that. 5 million. Yeah, we can do it. I don't need the homunculus babies or teardrops for anything. Cries and no hearts. Sorry, Gil. I'm sure he understands. You had to get Enkidu up to an acceptable level. After all, I'm gonna need to farm. What was the one that drops horseshoes actually? Because I do need to get some more of those for Kinto to have 999 across the board. Where is that lovely Aussie? Alright, so position 5 is the one that drops horseshoes. And currently position 5 is the second least damaged of them. So that should be plenty of time to farm horseshoes. A woot woot. Stop with the quick down, dang it! It's getting quite annoying that I keep getting hit with quick down. Like, all through the Barbados fights, I got one Buster down, and Buster was the main thing I needed to use against him. But now that I'm up against Fornius, when quick down is what is needed to be used against him, or when I'm trying to use quick cards, it uses anti-quick strats. It's like the game knows. And it doesn't want me to succeed. You put Surfer Mordred as your rider support. Nice. Surf's up, dudes. Hang 10. You forgot that you did that? Ooh, that was a bit of lag on my end, I think. Actually, Rider Mordred's probably like a really good option if you know how to use her for Fornius, because the arts one is down now. So that does... So I think that you need like Tamamo or something to really bring out the full potential of Rider Mordred. Because I know there's ways to just constantly NP spam with her. But I don't know them myself. Because I mean, when I rolled Tamo Lancer, I kind of stopped rolling up Summer Banner. Oh my god. yeah, when I rolled Tamamo Lancer, I kind of stopped rolling on the Summer banner, and I mean, I did get Kyo Lancer in that same one, but I haven't really done anything with Kyo Lancer. I probably should, though. She's probably ready to jump me the very second I do anything. You like that? Your Ark and Toki said rock and roll within seconds of each other. Nice. Rock and roll indeed. Kintoki is a beast. I honestly do think that out of all of the servants that I've gotten in FGO, Kintoki is probably number 5. Yeah, Kintoki probably ranks number 5 out of all my servants. Let me think, actually. Is he 5 or 4? Because number 1 is Mashu. Stop with the quick down, dang it, game. You're getting really annoying with that. Anyways, as I was saying, what was I saying? Great part. Oh yeah, number 1 favorite servant, definitely gotta be Mash. She is Precious Kohoi, Precious Eggplant. You cannot deny her. She is definitely number 1 servant. For me, at least. Second favorite servant would have to be Siegfried, just because he was the first 4-star servant that I actually did roll. Whoa, that was like a freeze on my end. That was weird. But yeah, Siegfried was the first of the 4-star servants that I got from the guaranteed starter gacha, so he holds a special place to me. And then next up is Tamamo Lancer, because she is prime waifu material, let's be fair, but also because, well, she's not my first 5-star. She is the first 5-star that I started using truly offensively, just because she is that good. And then number 4 would have to be Kintoki, just because he is a bro and a beast in his own right. You like Hercules and Asterios? Yep, Herc and Asterios are 2 prime servant candidates as well. Herc especially, because Herc the Zerk can take on anything. Will I ever roll for Berserker Kintoki? That is a possibility, because I have looked ahead at the JP schedule for what servants will be available for summonings for next year, because I know King Hassan is in the beginning. Then I think I'm going to be saving up for MHX Alter in February, because she is quite good. Then I'm going to be saving until Raiko comes back, because she is a beast of a berserker, but I'm pretty sure that Kintoki, or Kinto Zerker, is on that same banner, so it's very possible that I could pull him, and I would not be disappointed with it. Then it is going to be save up for the memeiest of memelins, because he is getting another banner next year. Then it will be saving for Aresh, and then it will be saving for the one Cthulhu girl, Abigail. So I've got my plans for savings through the next year all made up. Of course, some other servants might catch my attention, and I might go for them, but who knows. Sure, we'll bring along this Ozzy. Fluff Zerker was your first favorite? Asterios is Fluff Zerker, yes. The fluffiest of Fluffersons. He is Fluff incarnate. No, never mind. Foe is Fluff incarnate. Fluff Zerker is Foe's disciple. Stop with the quick downs, Fornius. It's really, really getting on my nerves. That'll do, and do that. You're probably gonna get yelled at for using some Saint Court Survive, some levels that I almost but not quite beat in one go, so just so I don't have to withdraw. I mean, completely honest, Phoenix. I'm pretty sure everybody has done that more than once, where we've used Saint Courts to revive so that we wouldn't have to start everything all over again. So yeah, no shame on doing that. No shame at all. You have your savings planned out for next year too, Red Velvet? Who you gonna be saving for? Yeah, the quick down sucks. And you crit on the quick attack and not the buster. Of course, Kento, of course you did. And debuff immunity is so not fun, so do not do it to anyone. You just hate redoing from the start, specifically if you only had one enemy left till you beat the whole thing. Yeah, I definitely get where you're coming from, Phoenix. Trust me, I get where you're coming from. No shame in what you do. Everybody's done it at least once. Some people have done it more than once. I know I certainly have done it more than once. Heck, I'm pretty sure I did it once on stream with the Ushiwakamaru fight. Heck, I might have even done it in Camelot because I wanted to beat the time. But I can't remember. Did I use Saint Quartz in Camelot? I want to say I did. But I just cannot recall. Okay. For some reason, Sabnok has jumped up to a 6.6 hours till death. He is fluctuating quite hard, it looks like. Yay, another needle. Woot. Never thought I would be cheering at getting needles. Still over 100 to go, though, so you don't stop farming until you don't stop farming. Hands on the ground because you hit the ground running. I don't know the rest of the song, so I'm not gonna even try. I know there's so much to do, so much to see, so what's wrong with taking the back streets? No, if you don't glow, never shine if you don't glow, or something like that. I'm also checking my Berserker things real quick. See if I've got anybody with anything Gouda. We got a 10-10-10 Herc there, but I might give that a shot. Might. Mighty might. Mighty 9 might. Okay, and back to the live dashboard. Only time you would cheer for a needle. Yeah. This is pretty much the only time he would cheer at getting needle drops. You're saving for a lot? Completely fair. Stop with the quick down, dang it, Fornius! It's really, really annoying me. Like, severe amounts of annoyance. Annoyance. That he keeps hitting me with quick downs. It's like, seriously, dude. Throw me a different one. Throw me the HP recovery down thing. Throw me... What else is there left, actually? Quick is position 6. give yourself a critical buff or debuff my HP recovery, but stop hitting my quick cards. Although, given the fact that there's only so many left, that might be why he's constantly doing the quick debuff, because it's rolling that more often. That is something I did not consider until just this moment. Fascinating thought process I have. Very fascinating. You like the 9 lives thing for Herc? Oh, you might like it now, Phoenix, but wait till Nerofest, and then you will change your tune. Nerofest multi-life Herc is hell. Quite literally hell. Go Ozzy, go, go Ozzy. Go Ozzy, go, go Ozzy. Nice. There we go. Another Fornius fornication kill. Come on, let's see some lovelies. Oh, you mean using them in your team not to fight against? To fight, it's a pain. Oh, yeah. It's a pain. It is a big old pain in the bootay. But yeah, in Nerofest, you actually have to take down Herc and his many, many lives as one of the optional challenge quests. And it is not fun. It is not fun one bit. It's actually kind of terrifying to think about. Where is that 10-10-10 meme? Meme one, not meme one, but Herc. So I want to give him a shot. I'm not seeing a 10-10-10 Herc the Zerk on this. There he is. Reverse 3-1-3's got him. But I'm going to actually give Berserkers a bit of a shot here, just to, you know, hope and pray that they're a little bit better. Especially when there's a healer with them. Thankfully the Nerofest one does not have a healer, but you do have to kill him 12 times to actually win. All in one round. It's not fun. Although I think the Gil match in Nerofest is the worst. Probably. Okay. Get that Guts, Herc. And guess we should try and build Herc's NP up here. Just kind of want to see what kind of damage we're looking at with it. Kind of, sort of, just want to check it out. I mean, Herc is hitting like a truck right now, so even still. Okay, then we do this. Not gonna lie, you love Gil's Wall of Babylon. The Wall of Babylon? That sounds off. It's supposed to be the gates. The gates of Babylon. Go for the Buster Chains here. And hope that this Fornius smokes Herc shortly here. Ooh, very nice crit from Herc. Yeah, gate, okay. But yeah, Gil's Gate of Babylon is awesome incarnation. You were going by memory? Fair enough. Fair enough, Phoenix. Kawenya. I still don't like that he's got that buff up. On 5. Go go for a normal stun here. Right, he's got the debuff resistance, so I can't actually stun him. Dummy, I am. Very much so. Gilgamesh's Great Wall of Babylon. Yes. Okay. So we are going to do this first. Swap with Mosh. Mash can do that. That. Kirk can do that. And that. And that. And we're gonna see how hard Herc hits here. Because I am curious. $256. It's not as impressive as I was hoping it would be. Speaking of, I just bought Fate Stay Night off of Walmart. Since you got a gift card from your uncle. Huh. I was unaware that Walmart had Fate Stay Night, to be honest. Completely and totally unaware. Also because I feel bad that we neglected Kentoki this round. We're gonna let Kentoki get the kill. It only seems fair, after all. Okay, for some reason, Sapnok's time for death is increasing. Excuse me. Okay, so Zerk the Herc is not the Merc we want to kill Fornius here. Yay, needles. Okay. Okay, I am really quickly going to go and get a drink because my throat is parched. So I will be right back, everybody. And drink obtained. Now I just gotta reopen it. Of course it would have moved. There we go. And display back. There we go. And we be back. Woot, 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 woot. More golden apples. Feed my addiction. Let us kill this conniption. I don't know. Bought the Fate Stay Night box set. Ah. The original one. Okay. Ah. Seems like Fornius is actually listening to me now, by the way. He's throwing me the HP debuff rather than the other one. So now we can get a nice, good starting blow here. Are you ready, Fornius? I'm gonna hit ya. I'm gonna hit you real good, like. All buffs are go. Launching Noble Phantasm in 3, 2, 1. Launching. Yeah, howling golden crash. Very nice hits. Oh, you have the regular box set for FSN 2, Red Velvet? That's cool. I kinda wanna try and seek it out, but I also am just unsure. I still haven't found Melon Bread, by the way. You guys drew my interest with it, yet I have yet to find it. And that disappoints me. Because I want to try it. I wish to try the bread of melons. Oh, that's a lot of silver chests. Do we get some needles? Is there needles? Is there? No, only one needle. I cry. I cry every time. One needle is sad face. And where are you? Where are you? There you be. There you be. Oddly enough, I didn't really enjoy the others as much as I liked Fate Stay Night. I mean, again, personally, I've never watched the original Fate Stay Night anime just because I heard it was really, really bad. Just for, like, something about it, trying to incorporate all 3 routes into one, or something along those lines, I want to say, is the main reason why I'm sort of just like, no thanks, I'm not going to bother watching it. But, yeah, that's pretty much my main reason for not watching it. I do hear that it has the Emmy Award-winning Sam Riegel as the voice for Shiro Emiya, though. So it can't have been that bad, at least. But I don't know. Maybe if they ever do a remake of the original Fate, I'll watch it and the old one, so I can do a compare and contrast, sort of, I guess. Would be the best thing I can think of. Wow, way to buff yourself, Ozzy. Considering it was the first one you heard about for the series, you can't complain. Completely reasonable there. Completely reasonable. I mean, I know there's some people that don't like Fate Zero because it wasn't out when the original Fate was out or something along those lines. I don't know. And it's giving people a bad interpretation of the rest of the series. Some secrets are already revealed, like you know who Saber actually is in it. And just a bunch of stuff people don't like about Zero. But I liked Zero quite a bit. Although, to be fair, it's kind of hard to say that something ruined Saber's true identity now, considering, you know, Fate Grand Order exists. That's a big, expose as to who Saber is, pretty much. So, yeah. And Where is Ozzy at? Where can he be? Sorry for that yawn. It didn't come out until years later, after Fate's Day Night. Yep. Honestly, if I let people tell me not to do something, a lot of things I would enjoy would have been lost. That is a sad truth of things, unfortunately, Red Velvet. I mean, people have their prejudices, or whatever you want to call them, on a lot of things. Like, I mean, I played Dungeons and Dragons despite a lot of people thinking it's devil worship. I mean, not so much nowadays. And I was kind of, like, way too young. I wasn't even born when Dungeons and Dragons first came out, but that's beside the point. I'm rambling right now. But yes, there are a lot of things that people say, don't do that, it's bad for you, or it's not good, or something like that, that just don't make sense to be told. I mean, actually, here's a good thing that people tell you not to do. Don't talk to strangers. Yeah, you're told all the time not to talk to strangers, and while yes, that is some fairly sound advice to follow in general, but I mean, if we didn't talk to strangers, then YouTube, Twitch, and all that stuff would be non-existent, because it's all about communicating with people. You're talking to strangers anytime you make a video, anytime you post a comment, anytime you give any kind of feedback, you're talking to strangers. So yeah. That's why you always try and watch whatever and give it your own opinion, and not based on others, on stuff on others' opinion. And that is a very good way to do things. Very good way indeed. You kind of wanted Shiro to give the plush to Saber sooner. That's something I'm obviously missing context on. So I will just smile and nod and take a quick drink. Excuse me, and apparently burp. Refreshing Diet Coke. Gotta love it. And you wanted them to sort their issues too? I don't know. Oh, 3 needles. Very nice indeed. I don't know. I may give the original a shot. Because, I mean, I gave Prisma Ilia a fair shake. And I found that I was... Well, not the fan service stuff, but in general, I did enjoy the action sequences of Prisma Ilia. So maybe I will give the original Fate Stay Night a fair shake. I guess I should give it a fair shake. I mean, I am on vacation until the new year from work, so I've got plenty of time to do so. Though not as much time as I would really like. And that is the main issue with vacations, really. You want it so much, but then when you actually get it, it's never long. It's never long enough. And that is just always disappointing. We'll do these boosts now. Fate Stay Night kind of confuses you at first till you know the history, as Unlimited Braid Works and Zero give you. Oh, luckily I do know that history, so hopefully I shouldn't be too confuzzled, at the very least. But yeah, I guess that over this break I will give the original Fate Stay Night a fair shake to see how it is for myself, rather than listening to the opinions of many other people. Exactly, so Face of Night will be easy for me to understand. Well, I can only wait and see. I can only wait and see. Stretch, 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 stretch. Very nicely done, Kentucky. Heard that sound? It was me yawning and talking at the same time. I do not know why I have the yawns, but I do. It seemed like their issues with battle got shoved aside, or kind of like Saber going, "Okay, I yield to you." That doesn't sound like Saber. Saber yields to nobody. Okay, another golden fruit. We're at 50 kills of this dude already, by the way, as I'm sure some people noticed. There you are. Since Zero is a prequel to Fate Stay Night, you saw Zero, you can catch on a lot quicker than I did, since I haven't even heard of the universe until Fate Stay Night. I mean, to be fair, most people's first introduction is supposed to be the Fate Stay Night visual novels, so yeah. Because Fornius is tiring, that's why I have the yawns. You know, I think you might be onto something, Red Velvet. You might be onto something with that. I mean, it is nice to be a part of a big thing like the raids, but I will freely admit that it does get boring after a little bit of just repeatedly kicking butt. Just a little bit boring, but it's still there, admittedly. Let's see. They're estimating about 7 hours until Sabnok falls at this point. 7 hours, I'll probably be out like a light, unfortunately. So I won't be able to participate in the final kills of Sabnok. Sadness, I cry every time. Exactly, but Shiro just kind of shoved his views on her without taking hers into more consideration. Yeah, I heard that, a lot of people just don't like Shiro as far as protagonists go, because he's like that a lot. And I guess the visual novels expound more on his, thought process, which people prefer. Like, it gives his inner monologues or stuff like that. Which would be nice, but it would probably be a little bit budget-breaking if they did that for every single episode. Ugh. My nose is a little stuffy as well. Need more pop. Excuse me. And I got her mad, but they kissed and suddenly everything was okay, which didn't sit well with me. Yeah, that's not how things work in real life or in most games. That does not sound like it would, yeah, that does not sound like Saber. That does not sound like Saber would, relent that easily. And, of course, he's debuffing you now. And double the crits. Good gracious, this guy does not want to let me win. Do that. That was your only real complaint, though? Well, if that was the only bad thing, then I guess I should definitely give it a fair shake. I don't want to be a hippogriff, after all. But yeah, that just does sound a little bit weird. Trying to think. I'm trying to think if I had any complaints about Unlimited Blade Works or not. Oh, hey, Misaki. Nice to have you joining us. You missed the fall of, Florus, which was probably a good thing since the servers sort of died after he fell, but they came back relatively quickly, you know, so we're good now. And it looks like Sabnok will be the next one to die, but I'm currently farming Fornius, excuse me, because I need needles for Gramps. So yeah, that happened and it was never spoken about again, even though Shiro didn't change anything he did. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I need to find somewhere that actually has the original Fate Stay Night on it. And I'm pretty sure I should probably find it. If it's not on Netflix, that is. Because I actually only saw the original. I only saw Fate Zero and Unlimited Blade Works because they were on Netflix, and it was like, I can't find them anywhere. I really want to watch them or play the visual novels, but they're nowhere to be found. Oh wait, they're on Netflix. I guess that I'll watch the original, or I'll watch Fate Zero, and just hook me from there. Hook me like I was a fish. A fish with a wish. Wondering if this raid tracker is messing up though. It's really not seeming to update. You haven't finished watching Zero yet, Red Velvet? It is definitely worth the watch, in my opinion. Has a very, very good scene near the end of it. Oh, good gracious. That's why it's now going to be taking so long to finish off Sabnok. His kills per second have literally cut in half. But they haven't been distributed to anyone. It's odd. You're trying, but you're hitting the same block like part 3 of JoJo. Yep, still never watched JoJo myself. So, but I mean, if you're getting like a block of you don't want to finish the anime because you don't want it to be over, but you also do want to finish because you want to know what happens next, then I get that block that you're talking about. I'm yawning so heavily. Oh. Yawns and stuffy nose. Good lord, I think I'm coming down with something. And that's not good. You know how everything ends and you binge watch stuff, Misaki? That is sometimes the only way to watch anime, to be fair, is to binge watch them. Because you don't have to wait for what happens next. Oof. Sorry if I go a little bit unresponsive. I'm trying to stop the massive yawns that are escaping me. I don't know why, but it's just like all of the sudden, my nose is starting to stuff up and just, nose is stuffing up and I just keep feeling the yawns want to escape me. My eyes are watering up as well. Really hope that I'm not coming down with something. You know how everything ends, but getting to said point just feels like forever with ADHD. Yeah, I unfortunately can't relate on that level. I don't have attention deficit. Something I am happy about at the very least, but I do know that it can be quite detrimental. So, I mean, I'm happy I don't have it, but I wish that, I wish it wasn't real. I can binge watch all you want, but your brain won't focus. Ah. Okay. Well, that sucks. Why am I yawning? Ugh. Need more drink. Keep me awake, Diet Coke. I need to stop the yawns. They keep coming out. They're escaping me. They want free. I can't let them free. I can't let them free. Oh, that was a lot of silver chesty doos. Did we get some needles? 'Cause I need needles. Yes, 3 needles, 3 needles, 3 needles. That's the way, I like it, that's why it takes you forever to finish anime. I do not know what example you just gave, but I will agree with you, or I will acknowledge. Yeah, acknowledge is the best thing, but I do not know that anime, to be fair. What is that anime about, if you don't mind asking? Three needles, wish that was you. Oh, it very rarely happens, to be fair. Dang it, quick down. I hate quick downs, yes I do. I hate quick downs, how about you? I mean, I know I could potentially cleanse the quick downs, but it'd just be too much of a hassle, I think, to put Martha on the squad for only that purpose. But it would probably be useful because then I wouldn't have to worry about debuffs lowering my DPS. And I can just swap her out. It's not like I'm doing any other swapping in this. I think I just talked myself into bringing Martha along. Why won't anyone attack Amon? Amon is the Rider one. Rider one drops the lamps, scarabs, chains, metals, Rider stuff, and is a quick debuff. Yeah, I don't know why people aren't attacking that one. It seems like it would be a good one to hit, but I mean, actually I think I know why. It's because we just had Christmas, so nobody is experiencing Chain Hell right now. Chain Hell does not exist, so why would people farm chains? That is probably the reasoning. Probably. Maybe. Kuroro Gunso is a relatively old anime about alien frogs trying to take over the world but failing. It's a comedy with a lot of references. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Not really one for comedy animes myself, personally. I prefer more of the action and adventure animes. And I will admit, I do like the isekai animes quite a bit. Those are always good for a watch. But, gotta love the action animes, personally. Dragon Ball Super was very much appreciated by myself. Very much appreciated indeed. Alright, so I guess you can replace Martha and change the lineup. Sure, this will work. Yeah, this should work. You just saw yourself, Misaki? I'm sure you probably did. It has almost 300 episodes. Good lordy loo, that is a long anime. That is an incredibly long anime. And, of course, when I bring Martha in, she is not needed. Of course. Of course. Okay. I guess, just build our crits. You should have finished long ago, but you like comedy and shonen anime. Okay. Nothing wrong with those genres. Anyone know how to change your icon so it's who you want on your friends list for friends when they search for you? Change your icon so it's who you want on your friends list for your friends. I don't think that is possible, Phoenix. If you're asking if there's like any way to filter it so only certain friends show up, then yeah, that's not a possibility, unfortunately. People have been begging for something like that, but Lightworks has not yet rolled out that feature yet. It was on the air for more than 5 years. Shonen's type of anime I like. Oh yeah, I know. Shonen anime are. Shonen is DBZ, Naruto. I want to say Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood qualifies as shonen, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, I knew what you were saying by shonen anime. Do this. Hopefully, hope. Did I see your friend message? I'm gonna be honest, I've kind of been not paying attention to friend messages too much. So, give me just a moment and I will, I'll see what you put down as a friend message there, Misaki. Another needle's nice. You've watched all the Naruto shows that have come out so far, and that's over 700 for Naruto and Shippuden alone. I'm sorry, but I don't know what this Naruto you're talking about is. I only know of Boruto's dad, the anime, after all. Okay, come on. Scroll. There we go. Scroll. It likes to scroll. Scroll. There's the scroll. Alright, so saving for Osaka Bihime. I'm not sure who that is. And I know I passed you. I intentionally passed you to see if I could get a reaction out of you. Also, the manga is still going. Good lord, that must be going longer than the Naruto stuff it did. I mean, if it was on air for 5 years with over 300 episodes, and it's still got a manga going, good gracious, that must be a monster at this point. Osaka Behime is really cute. This is gonna... Are you kidding me? Please. I mean, if you're not gonna debuff me, then don't... Bring Martha to cleanse the debuffs, and what does he do? He doesn't debuff me. Resin. One Piece is 800 plus episodes, and the manga is still going. Yeah. Oh, I know of the One Piece. I've never watched it myself because it is too much to try and watch or read. That is a monster. One that I do not want to take on. Also, I guess I will look up this Osaka Behime. Excuse me. FGO Wiki? Search Osaka Behime. Alright, let's see what this Osaka Behime looks like. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, so she is a 5-star assassin. Okay. You can't stand One Piece, you've tried it a few times. Oh, you sent it on Discord, Misaki? Okay, I'll check it out on the Discord then, and then I'll do a more in-depth analysis on my other laptop where I can check out her skills and all that good stuff. I'll just go to the Discord real quick. Oh. Has the highest HP. Okay. Yep, that is the image I'm looking at here. Yep, so I will admit she does look... She is cute. She's got the little bat familiar as well. But now the question here is, does she reach the same levels of... as the Summer Servants do with their Ascension arts? Let's find out. So Ascension, the next Ascension. Okay, that is even more adorable. Drops the hood, drops the glasses. Very nice. The next one, much more colorful, or much brighter background. Drops the whole, I am really getting tired of bringing you along, Martha, if you're not gonna be used at all. Oh, there we go. Sorry. So it looks like she drops the whole sort of priestess getup entirely. Lots of paper animals around her. Okay, let me get this chain going here first, and then I will check out the final Ascension art, which will be the turning point of whether or not she maintains her cuteness. And the fourth one, okay. There's a little bit of... Actually, it's tasteful, I will say. But there is a little bit of a hem area there. Just a little bit of one. All in all, she is indeed a cutie. I will freely admit that. She's a neat. She's a neat. I can honestly say, I mean, actually, I guess Blackbeard is a weebo, or weeaboo. So, I guess there could be a Neat as a servant. She just doesn't look the type, to be honest. Okay. But let's now go ahead and do what I did with all the summer servants the last stream and read through her various stuffs. So, first skill, Shapeshift A+. Increase defense by 30% for 1 turn. Further increase defense for 3 turns by 10 to 30. Increase debuff resistance for 3 turns. 5 turn maximum. She's quick support. Well, with a deck of 4 quick, 2 arts, or 2 quick, 2 arts, and a buster, that can seem a little bit, that does seem likely. Also, yay, I actually removed the debuff. This time it worked. But her first skill seems to be a bit of a defense buff for herself. Second skill is... I said second skill is... Chiyogami Manipulator EX. Charge 1 ally's NP and increase their crit star gen for 3 turns with a maximum of a 20% NP charge and a 50% NP or crit star gen rate. Okay, I can definitely see why that would be a quick supporter. Definitely. And third skill, Castle Ghost. A++. Reduce one enemy's defense for a turn and remove their buffs. That is fairly potent indeed. All of her skills at maximum level have a 5-turn cooldown as well. So yeah, she is definitely a good servant as far as skills go. But what does her NP do? She is also a divine servant, to some degree. Alright, so Lord Hachi Tendo of the White Egret Castle's 100 Demons. It's a self-quick NP. Increase max HP for the increase party's max HP for 3 turns. Increase party's defense by 20% for 3 turns. And at overcharge, there it is. It increases the quick performance for 3 turns at overcharge. Okay, so that's why she is quick support. Not the worst I've seen for sure. Definitely not the worst bit of support they could get. Bit of a crit star gen helper, NP helper. Okay, yeah, I can mildly see how she could be used with quick teams. Mildly. Dang yawn. There he is. Check Noble Phantasm rank EX after a strengthening. Oh, I didn't see that there. So, upgrades after strengthening. Increases party's HP, max HP for 3 turns. That is a slightly increase. And an increase to their busters for 3 turns as well. Okay. I can definitely see why she is a support servant now. Excuse me. I seem to have some burps going on. But yeah, that is a fairly good NP. Fairly good NP indeed. Oh, Ozzy, you only got the attack, or you only got the defense buff. That's useless right now. Okay. Go Ozzy, go Ozzy. I'm gonna get another drink because I'm still yawning. Excuse me. Okay. Let's get a kill here. Let's. Why does Kentucky not draw in those stars any more than he should? Alright, but her left-hand gesture on stage, the Ascension is known as something German that means silent fox. Icon, sprites. She's not a limited servant, so she will come out, or so she will be available in the general pool then. Okay. Interesting. I need to actually pay attention to this. 2 needles! Yay! Okay. What is the current raid tracker saying? 7.66 hours for Sabnok. Okay. I think I'm gonna only do one more fruits worth here, just because no matter how much pop I'm drinking, I'm still yawning like it is nobody's business. So I might be hitting the hay a little early today, because I don't know why I'm yawning. I don't know where I've been. I just know that I might need to take a nap in bed. Your main character you use right now might not be gold, but he's really good in your opinion. And who would that be, Phoenix? Who is your main character at the current moment? Gosh darn it! Not gonna debuff me, then frozen. Okay. Mumbles aside, we got the general buffet for Kentucky to hit like a beast. Good gracious, why am I so tired? Ugh. I don't know. I hate being tired. No, don't fall, Pop. Don't spill. Please don't spill. Oh, thank God it did not spill. And now I'm out of pop. Woot. That's not good. Means the yawns will come evermore. Evermore. Forevermore. Should have it here. Protoku is your main servant. Nothing wrong with that. Proto-coup is a coup, and all the coups are cool, I believe. Flaps onto it. You're rolling for Merlin, have you already got him? I am not rolling for the Meme Master Memeland. I am actually saving up my quartz for King Hassan coming out in a little less than a month, actually. Because I'm going to try, keyword try, to NP5 him. So I need all the quartz I can get for him. All of the quartz. It's gonna be an endeavor. But I am hopeful that I will get him. But I will be rolling for Merlin the next time he is released, because he is a... I've used him a fair few times during this, I guess you could call it event. But I have used him a fair few times, and I have to admit, the Meme Master is a golden tier servant. Maybe even a diamond tier. I don't know. I'm making up these tiers right now because I am somehow tired. And it does not make sense to me to be tired right now. Not even been awake for 12 hours. Yeah, I'm yawning like it's nobody's business. Alright, come on, Kinto. Let's go, Kinto. Let's go, Kinto. Let's go, Kinto. Let's go, Kinto. I mean, I pretty much know how much damage this is gonna do at this point, but, you know. Merlin ain't all that from what you've been noticed, to be honest. I mean, it depends on how you use him, Phoenix. Like, when Barbados was still up, I didn't use him initially because nobody I had out of my friends was actually had Memeland. But when I did get somebody with a Memeland, he allowed my Sanzong to just destroy Barbados in such a brutal and much more efficient manner. It was glorious, to be honest. But Memeland is a very potent servant. Very potent indeed. And I would be more than happy to welcome him to my Chaldea when I roll for him, whenever his next banner is. Just right now, gotta keep my eyes on the prize of Gramps. He will be mine. He will. Even if I have to trick him to getting him to come home. I will be performing many rituals to summon him. Many rituals. Yay! Martha's useful! I mean, he's not saying he's weak or anything, just not a need for you. That's fair. That is completely fair. Merlin is the best in the game, per Misaki. I mean, he is definitely strong. He is definitely a useful set of uncle. Good lord, that was a yawn and a half. I have no idea why I'm yawning so severely here. It is a little bit ridiculous. Just a little bit. Just a little bit ridiculous right now. That I am so tired. You rolled for him so you could do 2 Merlin Jalter? Oh yeah. I have seen that combination and it is disgustingly powerful. Like, good lord damage Jalter can put out. Ooh. I mean, if I had, let it be said, if I had pulled Jalter when her banners were around, I more likely than not would have put more effort into getting the meme master Memeland, because I know that Jalter Merlin is just death incarnate. However, Jalter didn't want to come home to me. So, yeah. It's sad, but I'm sure I'll trick her home someday. Someday I will bring her back home. Someday. Wait till Scotty drops, quick teams come back. I mean, I've heard of Scotty is supposed to make Quick great again, but I haven't actually looked into her at all, because I also heard that she was like a spoiler servant or something along those lines. I'm not entirely sure, and I want to kind of try and avoid the spoilers, you know, for things that haven't come out yet. Outside of servants, I mean, servants, as long as they're not like integral to the story, I'm all for knowing about them, but if a servant's integral to the story, then, you know, I'd kind of like to keep myself in the dark until they drop, just so I know. Why did I turn this one down? It's not like it affects you all. I need to turn my headphones down. Ugh. You played FGOJP, no spoilers at all, but she does appear in Lost Belt. Okay, and I think that's the replacement for Singularities in part 2 or whatever, so yeah. If she doesn't appear until then, I'll have to keep myself in suspense then, unfortunately. Go Kinto, go Kinto, go Kinto, go Kinto. Stun, Letio crit stars, and come on, crits for days. There we go. There we go. Well done, team. Well done indeed. Woot. Alright. So, I did say that I was only going to do that last apple's worth of AP. I think I can stick it out for one more apple's worth. But then I am going to have to end the stream so that I can get to bed and, oh, didn't mean to press that. So that I can get to bed and hopefully be recharged for tomorrow, because it's entering the home stretch before Christmas and got a lot of wrapping of presents to do. Woo. Look at Scotty. Oh, you sent it on Discord? Alright. I will send it on Discord while we wait for the opening sequence of this to finish out. That is Skaha. Scotty Skaha. Huh. That is interesting. For sure. That is, Now I have questions, is the thing. Scotty. What is Scotty from? I'm trying to remember what Scotty is from, because I know I've heard of the name Scotty before. I just can't place my finger on it. But Scotty Skaha, huh? I know Skaha is not a family name. It is just Skaha's name, so... Now I'm curious. I'm curious, but I don't want to know at the same time. What I used to play Fate Grand Order on the PC, I'm actually playing it on my phone right now. It's just I'm using a program called Reflector, which allows me to screen share my phone onto my PC flaps. It's actually very convenient. There is a trial version of it, but it's only lasts for a week. But you can make it last longer if you don't actually exit out of it, as I figured out. But beyond that, there's also like a ugly watermark down here. But outside of that initial trial thing, it's only $15 to get, and I mean, it's definitely good for me because I'm quite paranoid about my transfer code, and I didn't want to have to constantly switch. I didn't have to constantly have to redistribute a transfer code anytime I wanted to play on my computer, because I also play on my phone when I'm on lunch at work. So I didn't really want to have to keep going through that process, because I know one time I would screw it up and I would lose my account for who knows how long, and then I would be sad, and, you know. Red Velvets, you've accepted that Merlin won't come to your Chaldea. Merlin doesn't want to give me his flowers. Oh, don't worry. Just give it time, Red Velvet. Give it time. Thanks, you might try it out? No problem, Flaps. Glad I could let you know. It is quite useful, and it's actually quite easy to use as well. You do need to be on a home Wi-Fi if you are going to use it, though. Or rather, whatever Wi-Fi your main computer is set on, because it won't detect Reflector if you're not. It's weird. But yep, it is quite useful. I have to see what Misaki shared. It's worth it if you think about the pictures I was looking at the other day. Hey, you're implying that I looked at some pictures there, Phoenix. I was just looking at servant art for the summer servants of next year. I was not looking at any pictures, as you so eloquently put it. But I did look at I did take a quick peek at the Discord there, and yeah. Scotty is interesting. Good night in advance, by the way. Oh, you heading out, Red Velvet? If so, well, might as well say good night in advance to you then as well. Okay. Hello, this is a summon servant. This is a summer servant too? Alright. I'll jump into the Discord again real quick. I saw this. Oh yeah, I looked at Castronero. Yeah, I looked at Castronero last time. She definitely has, strangely, of all the summer servants, she has the most modest attire, in my personal opinion. At the very least for her final Ascension art. Especially compared to Raiko, Salter, Helena. Those three have some very Nitocris. Nitocris has the... she has some Final Ascension artwork there. Her summer version does. Summer Nito has some Final Ascension artwork. That is for sure. It is definitely the most of all of them, in my personal opinion. But damn if she does not pull it off. But yeah, Castronero definitely has the most modest. which is weird because it's Nero. And you'd think Nero would want to be the most, what's the word I'm looking for here? That she'd want to be the most attention-grabbing of all the artwork. But that definitely goes to, Nito. Nito's Final Ascension artwork, it just... I mean, she was nice and modest in the beginning, but then that Final Ascension rolled around and it's like, BAM! You better not be looking at this image at work. Or public. Okay. Dun dun da 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 dun dun dun. Gotta go for those crits where they hit. There we go. That's the way. I like it. Yes, needles. I need them. I need the needles. I need them for the Gramps. Gramps desires more needles. Still have like 100 or so more to go. Good lord. I didn't realize how much needles I needed before. Ugh. Sorry for the yawn. Again. I definitely think that after I finish this bit of AP, I'm going to have to call it a stream just because the yawns are becoming more frequent, much deeper, and I'm just actually starting to feel the tiredness behind the yawns as well. And that's never a good thing. Never ever. Dang. That was a yawn and a half. Slap myself awake here. Just need to stay awake. Just a little bit longer, and then I can crash. Just a wee bit longer, lads. Just a wee bit. We can hold out till then, right, lads? Of course, lads. Of course we can. Of course we can. We can hold out. We can hold out. I was not about to fall asleep to the sound of Foulness, whatever his name's voice. He does not have a soft, soothing voice that is easy on the ears. That makes one want to just drift off to sleep. Good gracious. Alright. And the useless debuff is useless. Very least bringing along Martha has been helping. Surprisingly. And of course, we do not get a Kentucky fun time here. That is fine. We have an Aussie fun time. Excuse me. Done. Do some good old-fashioned damage. There's the Kinto chains that I love to see and hear and breathe. Breathe? I don't know. I'm a little bit. Oh man, it's just hitting me harder and harder. Come on, I can stay awake just a little longer. Just a little longer. I had no idea that the initial Solomon drop would screw with my sleep schedule this badly. Because good lord, I am still feeling the effects from that going to sleep at 6 in the afternoon or 6 in the evening, and then waking up at 1 in the morning. Take my advice, everybody. If you don't have to do that, then don't. 'Cause it sucks. Your sleep schedule is off for days afterwards. Alright. So with that, I do believe that I have hit the limits on my AP. Yep, only 7 AP remaining, so I will call this stream here then, for I am tired, and I need some sleep. And it's not going to be another few hours till any of the pillars go down anyways, so I have plenty of time to farm them at my leisure. But for now, I've been Soulrack Dragon. I hope that you've all enjoyed this stream. Thank you all so much for coming out. It's been a pleasure to chat with you all. If you want to check out more videos by me, you can either check my archives here on Twitch, or you can check my YouTube channel, where there is plenty to watch. But if you have any feedback for me, give me some feedback. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, any of those sorts of things would be appreciated. Outside of all that, thank you once again all so much for coming out, and I will see you in the next stream. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.